and welcome to the Wizard Mockup Pro software. My name is Zachary, creator and founder. Today I wanted to dive in to go over the Magic Room Creator. Alright guys, today we're going to go over the Magic Room Creator plugin. So we'll dive right into it here. This one is where all the magic happens of creating your own room mockup. We'll start out by jumping into Adobe Creative Cloud. Go ahead and pull up Photoshop. And once you get into Photoshop, you can go ahead and open up your plugin section so you can get into the plugin. So now that Photoshop is open, we can go ahead up to the plugin section up here. And we will go to the Magic Room Creator. And we'll go ahead and dive into how to use this for you guys. So this plugin is designed and made for making your own mockups so that you can have print-ready files. The possibilities are endless. I have this built so you can pretty much make anything and everything from scratch to pre-built, whatever the case may be, it's capable to do it. I'm going to start off with the top of the plugin here. All three plugins from the Wizard Mockup Pro software are capable in multi-language support. You'll go right up here to this tab and you will just go down to language if you choose to change different language. It supports English, Spanish, German, French, and Italian. If we choose to use, we'll say Spanish. We'll click on that and it'll give you your Spanish language to go ahead and process with this. For the sake of this video, I will keep this in English and we'll go ahead and dive in here. Now, the first option on this is going to be to selecting the room image. This is the image that you want to use for your base image. Now, my software will come included with over 2,300 available rooms for you to choose from. You can have your own if you already have some in your computer, or you can go elsewhere to download room selections. But as far as what you will get with my bundle, you will get an included 2,300 plus room mockups. So we'll go ahead in and we will select a room image here. Let me just go ahead and get into the folder for that. And I'll select a room image. All right. And we'll say, for the sake of this video, I'll select anything. We'll select that room wall. So now we have a base image to start working with. We'll call this our start of our canvas that we're making our artwork with. Okay. Now for this, let me just zoom in a little bit so you guys can see a little bit easier. For this is where it starts getting fun. Now that we have brought in our room image, we can start creating it. So the next option will be to add the artwork size. We'll say we want to add in 18 by 24. Let's go ahead and add that in. We'll place that anywhere. If you do think that the room that you chose may need a little bit bigger or smaller of a canvas size to work with, then you can go ahead and adjust that accordingly. We'll just say for now 18 by 24 looks good there. So we'll keep that right there. Go ahead and select done. The next option, you can do one of two things. If you want to make your mockup in here, you can go ahead and add your mockup image and add an image to display on this. So if you have your own artwork, we'll say a picture of Arizona or whatever the case may be, and you want to place it on that in this room, then go ahead. You can hit add mockup in there, go to any image that you want. I'll just go select something right now so you guys can see it in real time. I'll keep with the same image that we've been using on all of these, and it will auto place that image. Now, if you don't want to add an image and you want to create this room so that it is in a PSD file so that you can use the Mockup plugin for the Magic Mockup Creator and have an image placed on all of them, then you'd want to leave this canvas blank. So I'll show you both options. First option here will say that this is going to be your image you want to keep on there. You're making one mockup here, which will take a while if you want to just do it by one, which is why this software is created to use this as a blank canvas. But if you want to use that, that's totally fine. Next option we'll go down to is the frame options. We'll do a matted frame. We'll say we want this black, enter in a width of what we want that to be. Make sure we're clicked on the design layer and go ahead and hit add frame. And now it has applied the frame. Another cool thing that I will include in my software for you guys is also going to be frame patterns. So if you don't want to just do black or brown or white or a custom color, if you want this to, we'll say, be a wood frame, a wood grain frame, whether it be in a natural wood look or maybe a barnwood white wood, I do offer an included bonus of pattern for the frames. So if we did want to change the frame, I'll show you how to do that in a moment, but you'll also get that included with this software. The next step after we do have this frame, however, we'll just keep moving on to show you the simplicity of the plugin first. So once we have that on there, if you do want to choose what your material choice is for that artwork, we'll go ahead and click on the design again. And you would want to go to material choice. And I have built in for paper, canvas, acrylic, and metal. Depending on what you may sell, these are usually the most common prints that you will be printing. So this is usually widespread used for anyone. But we'll say we wanted it on paper. It'll apply just as a glossy paper as you see here. If you wanted this on canvas, we'll apply it as a canvas. And then let me get this zoomed in here so we can show you what the canvas would look like before I apply that here. All right, we'll go back here. I'll go back on artwork. Canvas add. And once that is added in, as you can see, it applied the canvas. I'll zoom in a little bit more so you can see the beautiful texture of the canvas here. All right. And now you have a canvas that is built on your artwork. So if you wanted to make the mock-up in canvas, you can do that. Now, if we wanted to, we'll say, switch it to acrylic, we'll add that. We can delete this old canvas pattern because we don't need that anymore. And now you can see the nice glare of the acrylic. Beautiful. And then we'll say we wanted to do it in metal. And we'll just add that. Get rid of the acrylic option because we don't need that anymore. And now you can see that beautiful brushed metal look as if you were selling a metal print. Move this over so you can kind of see that look there. Nice, beautiful brushed metal. So depending on what you may want to sell or what you want to do with this, it is capable to be able to do that in a different material of your choice. Now we'll move on. If we want to add a shadow, we'll go back to the frame because we're going to want to add a shadow to the frame. As if this light is coming in. Let me zoom out on this so that you can see exactly where the light is coming from. Okay, the light's coming in from this window, so we would want to have a shadow on the right side. So we'll be on the frame layer. We'll go to shadow. We'll want to put it on the right side, and we'll hit add shadow. It now has added in your shadow for that. And after that, if you want to add in a text, you can. Oops, I didn't mean to zoom out there. Let me just zoom in just a little bit more for you guys. And if we're going to add a text, then we can. We'll just add in a text here. And this was an 18 by 24, so maybe we want to put that in there. So let's add that text so that people can know what the size print is. It's always good on your shop to show what the size is so that a customer can see in real time what that print size is. And now you have your size, you have your print, you have your frame. Another cool option that I have included in this plugin under the optional is going to be room decor. If I wanted to add in any room decor for any reason, if I wanted to add in a plant or a table or a couch or a light or anything that you may want to add into your room, you can also add in. I will also be including in my software a bundle of already done PNG images that you can place in. So we'll go ahead and I'll show you an example with that. Let me get into the PNG files that I have saved for you guys for this software. Go into extras, room decor. So I'm gonna have, we'll say we want to add this, we'll say this plant right here. Okay, we'll add that in, resize it, and now we can put it, maybe we want to put it on this table, or maybe we like it in this corner and we want to put that by the couch. Give it a little bit more plant life in this room. And it's that simple. You can add in room decor, you can add in room art, you can make custom size, you can do textures for canvas, metal, acrylic. This plugin has it all, and the possibilities are endless. Now, I will show one other way to do this, which again is how I would do it as a PSD. Now, also one more thing, if you are going to save this file where you went up for languages, that is how you will save this. You'll go to Save As, and you can save this and export it as a PSD, or you can save it as a JPEG image so it's already ready for your shop. Now, if you don't want it as a JPEG and ready for your shop, what you would want to do is export it as a PSD without the image of Arizona. So that way there, when you do the Mockup Creator plugin, you can apply any image to it. So I'm going to show you now how to do a PSD file so that you can now understand how to make the mockup ready for that. So let me get rid of all of these layers here, and we're going to start from scratch, and I'll show you everything from the beginning. All right, we are back to the beginning. We have our main image as our main canvas to work with. We'll go ahead and add in, we'll just call it the same thing. We'll add in an 18 by 24. Size it however you want. Once that's done, we're not going to put an image in there because I'm going to want this as a PSD file so that we can use these as a quick folder like we had done in the Magic Mockup Creator test. To show you a quick example, when we went back into the Mockup Creator test, these are the mockups that were all PSD files that are blank and did not have an image. We put the Arizona image on it, and it exported all of these images at one time and done in under 22 seconds. So I'm going to show you how to create a PSD now. So we have our blank canvas with the 18 by 24. We'll skip the mockup image. We do not need that. At this point, we can go ahead if we want to add in a frame to that again. Artwork always looks beautiful with a frame. I do personally like the black. We'll add that. Now, if we want to add a material, you can. At that point, go ahead and apply your canvas, metal, whatever the case may be. It would not matter. But for the sake of this video, I'll just skip through that. If you want to add your shadow, you can go ahead and do that. Again, you'll put that on your frame layer, add the shadow. If you want to go ahead and add your text, we can add our text. And now that that is done, if you wanted to add in your room decor like we did previously, you can. Again, for the sake of speeding up the video, I'm not going to add in any decor. We'll say this is going to be the final result that I want to display. So I will go up to Save As. We'll go to PSD. I'm going to open up a folder that I want to save this in. We'll go to our testing folder. Right now we're in the Magic Room Creator, so we'll go in there. Just going to select a new folder in here, PSD file, and we will put it in there. For this image, we'll call the file name test PSD file, and we'll save that. When this pops up, you will click OK. And that's it. It's done. It exported it. If we pull that up in our folder, we'll go into Room Creator, PSD file. We have our PSD file ready so that when we open our Mockup Creator plugin, we can now bring that image up, and we can do that right now to show you. So you had this created right here. Now you're going to use your Magic Mockup Creator. Once you have all your files created of all your PSD files, we'll say you use 10 like I use for Etsy. So I would have 10 PSD files made in a folder. So we'll select the Mockup folder first. And we'll browse that. Then we'll go into the Room Creator we just made for the PSD file. We'll select that. We'll select an image, which again, to keep it adjacent with everything we've done so far, I will go in and grab the same Arizona picture we've been using. And the output folder, I will put in the testing folder for Room Creator. Select. And we'll go ahead and start that magic. We'll open up that folder just to check real quick. Oops, clicked on the wrong folder. And to check on the update of that, looks like our folder is in here. We'll click on that, and there it is. We had applied it to this room. And it's that easy, that simple. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any other questions, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to respond. And thank you for watching. This will conclude the tutorial for this video.